Okay, so we'll continue here, working with the text question answers. However, Meghna and Alma's story is similar. Meghna and Alma's both were lucky. Meghna was carried away with her parents and other people. She alone survived. She was washed ashore by a wave. Almas climbed onto a log of wood. When she opened her eyes, she found herself in a hospital in Carmota. What are the different ways in which Tilly's parents could have reacted to her behavior? What would you have done if you were in that place? Tilly foresaw the danger of tsunami at once. She became hysterical. Her parents didn't ignore her. They were sure that something wrong must be going to happen. So they all left the beach and were saved. If I were in place of Tilly's parents, I would not have believed her. I might have scolded her for making a nonsense situation. If Tilly's award was to be shared, would you think she should share it with her parents or her geography teacher? It is very obvious that Tilly's award should be shared with her geography teacher. Her parents could not guess the tsunami was coming. What are the two different ideas about? Why should few animals were killed in a tsunami? Which idea do you think more believable? Very few animals were killed in a tsunami. Perhaps they feel the tremor much before humans do. Secondly, the animals have sixth sense. They can guess the coming disaster and so run away to safer places, higher ground. The idea that the animals are gifted with the sixth sense is more believable. They move fast to get over the crisis. What is a tsunami? When did it hit so many countries and sea coasts? A tsunami is a very large and powerful wave. It is caused by earthquakes under the sea. The deadly tsunami hit Thailand, India, and the Alabar Islands on 26 December 2004. Do animals get foreknowledge of the tsunami, Kabil? Yes, it is true that animals sensed the Kabil disaster earlier than human beings. It began evidently in 2004. The tsunami killed more than 150,000 people in a dozen countries, but very few animals were reported dead. Buffaloes, goats, and dogs remained unharmed. So did elephants and leopards. They ran away to higher places to save their lives. Who was Ignatius? Why did he put his television down on the ground from table? Iglesias was the manager of a cooperative society in Cachal. When his wife told him about an earthquake, he immediately took his television, set it up his table and put down on the ground so that it would not fall and break. How did Sanjeev lose his life? When Sanjeev here cries for help for the viper Jal, the guest house cook, he immediately jumped into the water to rescue her. But unfortunately, they were both swept away by the powerful waves. What is the view of some experts about the animals? Some experts believe that animals more acute hearing helps them to hear or feel the earth's vibration. They can sense an approaching disaster long before humans realize what's going on. How did Tilly Speed save her family from the deadly waves? Tilly Speed with her family was celebrating Christmas at a beach in Thailand. She was only 10 years old. She noted the seawater flowing towards the beach. She was revealed about geography, lesson, and the video of Hawaii Islands in 1946. She shouted to her parents to clear off the beach. Her parents hated her. They were called to shelter in the third floor of the hotel and were saved. So give a brief account of how the animals saved themselves when a giant wave hit Thailand and Sri Lanka. Before the great waves moved towards the coast in India and Sri Lanka, the mild and domestic animals foresaw the danger. Elephants ran for higher ground. Dogs refused to go outdoors. Zoo animals rushed into their shelters. This was perhaps the animals possess a sixth sense which is very sharp and work as warning during disasters. So not many animals lost their lives in 2004 tsunami while thousands of people were washed away. Now what happened to Almas and her family? When the tremors came early in the morning, Almas and her family were sleeping. Suddenly Alma's father saw the seawater recede. He understood that the water would came rushing back with great force. He woke everyone up and tried to rush them to a safer place. As they ran, her grandfather was hit on the head by something and fell down. Her father rushed to help him, but soon a giant wave came and swept both of them away. Her mother and aunts were too washed away by the mighty waves. Almas was somehow saved, but she became the victim of trauma. Okay, up to this much, read it. Thank you.